Koрешkov.
He is the 21-year-old protege of two-time Bellator middleweight tournament champion Alexander Shlemenko. From Shlemenko's hometown, Omsk, Russia, which is in the Siberian region, here is Andrei Koрешkov. Enters at a perfect 9-0. Yes, at 21, this will be his 10th pro MMA fight. They do start him young in European MMA.
I was about to say, they start him young in Russia, and also all 9 of those victories finishes, 6 KOs, 3 submissions, has yet to go the distance.
Tonight from L'Auberge Casino Resort, Lake Charles Bellator Fighting Championships. Now inside the cage presents 3 5-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Introducing first the red corner at 5'10", weighing in at 170 3/4 pounds. His professional record, 11 wins, 5 losses, from Marshall, Texas, Derrik Kranz. And across the cage, his opponent fighting out of the blue corner at 6 foot, weighing in the same at 170 3/4 pounds. Undefeated as a professional, 9 victories, no defeats. From Omsk, Russia, Andrei Spartan Koрешkov. And the referee in charge of the action is Myron Godet.
A Bellator fight in the welterweight division. Derrik Kranz versus Andrei Koрешkov. Myron Godet is the referee. The bell in round number 1. Kranz in the red trunks, Koрешkov in the blue and white trunks.
You see what Kranz is talking about. Koрешkov, very long limbs. He's good at picking you apart from the outside.
And kick by Koрешkov. This in all fights tonight, except for the welterweight tournament semifinal. Under the unified rules of MMA, elbows to the head are allowed. Chopping outside kick by Koрешkov. And as we told you, Kranz said he wanted to get inside. Predictably, Koрешkov said, I need to establish range, length, keep it on the outside.
Look at Kranz. He's trying to bull his way in. You have to throw combinations in order to do that. Can't stay on the outside.
Spinning back kick to the head. That's audacious from the 21-year-old Russian Andrei Koрешkov. Still, Kranz comes forward.
Nice left hook through the middle.
Straight right hand to the body by Kranz.
Good uppercut, little short uppercut. Yeah, you can't rush in like that and not throw punches.
Overhand right misses by Kranz. Now he gets to the inside just where he wants to be. Just as he said he wanted to do, he's now bullying Koрешkov against the fence.
See what Kranz was doing. Hands up, trying to defend himself and bull his way in. That's not good. You have to throw combinations to get inside. 3, 4 punches, that'll get you inside.
Knee to the body by Kranz. Koрешkov looking to turn, and he does. Kranz left to the body and another left to the body. Koрешkov keeping his base. Looking to hook the leg and turn, simultaneous knees. And staying aggressive, staying tight.
Hard to get a takedown with that right arm in. You see Koрешkov, that right arm in, trying to defend. This kind of aggression takes a lot of energy. Got to make sure you get a takedown at the end. Got to have all this work pay off.
Underhooks held now by Koрешkov. More tenacity, more pressure from Kranz. There's Koрешkov turning. Koрешkov holding the body lock. Kranz nicely done turning back.
Problem is he's not doing a lot of damage in this position. Kranz is keeping the pressure on. Oh, nice right over the top.
Elbow by Koрешkov. Another elbow by Koрешkov. Kranz staying sticky.
If he was the one eating punches from the outside, he needs to make that ground up. If you're gonna get inside, you gotta hurt him a bit. So far, he's not doing that. He's keeping good pressure on, but not doing enough damage to win back the round. That's important.
Kranz looking for the single leg, went for the conventional slam, could not get it. Body locked by Kranz. It's Koрешkov. Looking for under the leg. Then the big knee to the head, another knee, another knee. Koрешkov slipping there in that 3-knee sequence, and it's Kranz in the side control. Koрешkov slipped backwards on the 3rd knee. Kranz turning with his man, throws the right hand, then another to the side of the head, and another.
Kranz is not putting enough hip pressure on him right now.
Koрешkov trying to bully his man down with a single leg.
Got to be careful, he can give up his back here.
That's just what he has done.
Exactly.
Koрешkov giving up his back, and now Derrik Kranz looking for the rear naked choke. Kranz has crossed his ankles on the hip, then loses it.
He's not far behind enough. He's going to lose this position. All Koрешkov has to do is pull his right arm out. Kranz needs to resettle, and that's what he does. Good job.
Both hooks in now from Derrik Kranz, flattening out Andrei Koрешkov. Final minute of round number 1, and Kranz looking for the rear naked choke finish. Beautiful turn by Koрешkov.
He went for the arm bar.
Big knee. Spinning back kick.
You can tell this guy trains with Shlemenko. Beautiful throw. Turned it all the way over. That's a good finish.
The commitment on the judo toss there from Koрешkov. Kranz still staying tight. Very entertaining round number 1 in the welterweight division. Derrik Kranz versus Andrei Koрешkov.
10 seconds.
Hammer fist, right hand from Kranz. Kranz holding the top position.
Break.
The end of round 1.
Right underneath the Bellator logo. All right, carry his legs up, okay? He can't run from you if he doesn't have legs. Okay? Knee his legs. Kneel. Knee the crap out of it right in the middle of that thigh. Kneel, okay?
You're a lot stronger on the ground, Derrik. Just try to get that top position again. Hey, on that top position, just ground and pound a little bit, soften him up a little bit, okay?
Yeah, he's a good grappler, so let's keep it. When we get him down, let's bust his ass up, okay?
You're a better
Let's
grappler.
smoke him on the ground. Let's punch him. Let's punch him. Let's work
You
him,
know, that's
okay?
your mouth, Derrik. Big breath, baby.
Good.
There we go.
All right? You got this, Derrik. One big
Seconds out. Let's push it.
There you go.
Seconds out.
You got this.
Seconds out. Back.
You see here the spinning kick by Koрешkov. Bang! Right on the chest. Look at the power behind that kick.
You ready?
He's not afraid to commit to his strikes or his throws.
Andrei Koрешkov told me, Jimmy, that he's really feeling nervous, the pressure of expectation coming into this fight. The protege of Alexander Shlemenko, and at 21, entering at 9-0, his second fight in Bellator, really hailed as something of a prodigy in Russian MMA. How did you score round 1?
10-9 for Koрешkov. It's a good start. Kranz had his moments, but I thought Koрешkov landed the more effective strikes.
Did you see any of those nerves he talked about?
He's throwing well, but he is a little bit stiff. That could be because of the nerves.
Kranz exhibiting no nerves at all. He said, Koрешkov, he has nothing that I haven't seen before from a striker.
Nice uppercut.
Sneaky right hand by Koрешkov. Koрешkov running in and feinting. Step over right hand, then the left hook. Superman punch by Kranz misses the mark. Kranz changing levels, good sprawl from Koрешkov. Kranz really felt get inside, tie up, bully my man, and that's the key to victory.
Strategy-wise, he's correct. Problem is to get inside, you gotta throw some hands. And that mid-range is where Koрешkov is so dangerous. He's not gonna give you a free pass to get inside.
Powerful knee from Koрешkov after what was thrown by Kranz to the body. Koрешkov looking to turn, Kranz looking to turn right back and holds the body lock.
Don't hold the shorts.
Warning to Koрешkov, but from referee Myron Godet, don't hold the shorts of Kranz.
Don't hold the shorts.
The warning again from referee Myron Gode. Koрешkov does speak some English, Jimmy, so he probably got the meaning of that.
I think he did.
Turn again from Kranz, staying tight.
What he needs to work on are his offensive options when he's here up against the fence. When he has Koрешkov pressed up against this the body lock position, what does he do with it? He's been good at putting pressure, but not so good at doing damage from here.
Kranz looking to establish the knee, trying to throw to the hip. See Koрешkov forcing down the head of Kranz, putting a lot of pressure on the back of Kranz's head. Head kick from Koрешkov. Kranz pulls out.
Actually put his foot on the fence a bit.
Step in left jab from Kranz. Right there you see the reach advantage of Koрешkov, and it is dramatic. Koрешkov listed just 2 inches taller than Kranz at 6 foot, but he's got a big reach advantage.
Oh, flying knee.
Just a different body type with those arms.
And he's very accurate, he's very tight. His right hand is always glued to his chin. Technically very sound.
Tight plum now from Koрешkov. Smart by Kranz, you see dropping to his knees. So he couldn't be knee to the head, but he was knee to the chest there.
That's good control. Bombs might be a little risky. That slips up. That foul can cost you.
Elbow from Koрешkov.
I think Kranz is starting to pay. In the beginning, he was putting a lot of pressure on, didn't get a lot of takedowns, so that's very fatiguing. He's starting to slow down now.
Another short elbow by Koрешkov, short and sharp. 10th minute of this fight, final minute of round 2. Koрешkov was looking for the hip toss, couldn't find it. Kranz a bit too clever. Kranz again, a lot of pressure. Koрешkov is back against the fence. Side knee from Kranz and another. There's the turn from Koрешkov.
Going, gentlemen.
Good takedown.
Takedown from Koрешkov. See, controlling both ankles and the kick. Looking to pass, just missing with the left hand.
10 seconds.
Kranz still trying to work his game plan, but what can he do with the gas he has left? That's the question.
Big elbow strike and a right hand from Koрешkov. Coming up tonight on our television broadcast, number 2 versus number 1 women's 115-pound rankings. There you see number 2 in the world, Jessica Aguilar.
Spent a lot of time with her, a lot of time training. We trained together in Texas. Outstanding athlete, always mentally prepared.
Says that tonight she is fighting her idol in MMA, Megumi Fujii. At 38 years old, a record of 25-1, ranked number 1 in the world at 115 pounds.
That is a great record. She is so tricky on the ground. Leg locks, foot locks, the quintessential Japanese submission game.
You will see that fight tonight on our television broadcast, top of the hour here on Spike.com, as well as FTV2 and Epix.
Back up.
Heading into the third and final round of this welterweight fight, you see Derick Kranz versus the 21-year-old Russian Andrei Koрешkov. 3 judges scoring cage side from the state of Louisiana. Jimmy, how do you see this on your unofficial scorecard?
2 rounds to none for Andrei Koрешkov. Kranz really has to turn it on in this third round, get a stoppage.
2 rounds to none on your unofficial card for Kranz, and yet, from what the fighters for Koрешkov, I beg your pardon, and yet Big shot there from Koрешkov. And yet, from what both fighters talked about, it's Kranz really implementing more of his game plan, which is to get on the inside. Koрешkov wants this type of distance, but he hasn't had a lot of it.
He's been catching him on the outside coming in, and once Kranz has been inside, hasn't done a lot of damage, hasn't been winning the fight back, but he's been in close. Koрешkov teeing off now.
Big shots, there's the knee, and now he's in range. Koрешkov looking to unload. Kranz backs off. Head kick now. Koрешkov sensing a finish.
This is almost over, Sean.
Huge knee.
This should be
This has got to be stopped, and it is by Myron Gaudet. A great third-round win for Andrei Koрешkov.
Turned it on right when he needed it. He sensed he had a finish and took advantage. Great job by the Russian fighter. Man, Koрешkov showed great striking, great timing, great knowledge of range. He understands range. We had his range, he took advantage. Let's see here, here's what set it up. Good straight, left, right, left. None of these were, bombs. None of them really hurt Kranz, but just the accumulation of that damage. They were accurate, right on the button. You see the knee there? Man, just Koрешkov just understands range. Feinted with the knee and threw the jab. Now here's the end. Caught him right over the ear, and that knee really did it. That beautifully timed left knee, that sent Kranz to the canvas, and that is it.
You are seeing a fighter to watch in Bellator. 21-year-old Andrei Koрешkov, who is eyeing a place in Bellator's next 170-pound tournament, now a perfect 10-0, the protege of Alexander Shlemenko. What must those sparring sessions look like in Omsk, Russia?
Hell, probably. But they get you ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes 51 seconds into round number 3. The winner by TKO and still undefeated, Andrei Spartan Koрешkov.
He said he was battling nerves entering this fight. He said he felt a tremendous pressure of expectation. He definitely lived up to the expectation. Now 2-0 in Bellator and 10-0 in his pro MMA career. And a great finish by Andrei Koрешkov in round 3.
He's the superior striker. He showed it in that fight. Ton of potential for this fighter in Bellator.
The winner by way of third round TKO, Andrei Koрешkov defeats Derrik Kranz.